Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and I make no secret of my love of coffee. Actually, it may be more of a love of caffeine because now that I think about it, if anyone ever offered me decaf, I would probably turn it down. So maybe it is just the caffeine that I love, and as a result, I've developed a taste for coffee. Anyhow, recently a company called Golden Ratio reached out to me and asked if I would like to try out their coffee. I got out onto their website, did a little investigation. Apparently they use golden coffee beans. These are less acidic, which means it's going to be easier on your stomach, it's going to taste less bitter, and also supposedly 50% more caffeine, so bonus there. Now, the coffee itself is brewed in tea bags, I'm assuming. I haven't opened it yet. I've got original gold coffee, vanilla flavored coconut gold coffee. That's probably the one I'm most looking forward to. And then chai spiced gold coffee. It's too bad Courtney's away at basic training because I bet she'd like to try some of this stuff. All right. A fairly sizable pouch here. A lot bigger than a tea bag. I like the smell. And this is just the gold. All right, we need to steep this in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. So pouch into 1 cup of boiling water. I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I decided to let the coffee steep for a full 10 minutes, and while it was steeping, I got out on the Golden Ratio website to do a little bit more information gathering. On the site, it says that some users have found that there's actually enough flavor in one of these packets that they can make 2 cups of coffee with it. So I may try that. So I'm going to set the pouch aside just in case I can use it a second time. I'm not sure what I would compare the smell to. It doesn't really smell like coffee, that much I can tell you. And the color is a little bit cloudier than what they show out on the website. It is very, very mild, not bitter at all. So if you dislike bitter in coffee, you might find yourself liking this. However, I've really grown to enjoy bitter as a taste. And as a result, this to me, what does this taste like? What this tastes like to me, it reminds me of back when I used to brew beer and I would steep my grains in the hot water and start to release some of that flavor, but still hadn't added malt and things like that to really get the beer, just that grain, the steeped grain. That's kind of what this tastes like. I'm really kind of torn on this. I mean, it tastes good, but it doesn't taste like coffee, and that's sort of the disconnect that I'm having with it right now. But for now, I'm going to finish this cup of coffee. I'll then take that coffee pouch and see if I can make another cup of coffee with it and just compare the overall flavor. All right, this is the second batch from that same pouch. We're going to do a little taste comparison. First, the original. I tell you, the taste of this is really growing on me. There is just something about it. I feel like I've just ate a really hearty, rustic cracker, like some sort of ancient grains sort of cracker. I like this. All right, and then I'm just going to drink this straight from the Pyrex container. Sorry, not the classiest move, but it's pretty much the same potency in terms of flavor. I think the folks at Golden Ratio may be selling themselves a little bit short. I think you could easily brew 2 cups of coffee out of just 1 pouch. Next up, we have the chai spice. In this batch, I actually brewed a double batch off of 1 pouch. So we'll see what the flavor's like. It smells really good. Ooh, wow. That packs a lot of flavor. You really, really get all the spice. I can't imagine what sort of concentration this would be like if I just did a single cup. In fact, I almost think that you could get maybe 3 cups out of this. I don't know, maybe that's pushing my luck. One of the things that's listed on the back of the packet for both the chai spice and the vanilla coconut is instructions for making cold brew. And I got a feeling this cold brew would be spectacular, especially with maybe a little bit of nut milk in it. I gotta confess, I'm not a huge chai spice fan, but I like this. And I know that if Courtney were here, she would absolutely love this. Moving on to the vanilla coconut, which we have right here. To give you a little color comparison, this is the chai, this is the vanilla coconut. Quite a bit lighter. Definitely get the vanilla. It's not as concentrated in terms of flavor as the chai. I really felt that this one was going to be my favorite, but maybe my expectations were a little too high. Of all of them, this is the one that tastes most like something that was brewed in a tea bag to me. It has it's a watered down sort of vanilla flavor. Now, in the name of science, I'm going to add some of the chai coffee to the vanilla coconut. The chai just really overpowers the vanilla, and the vanilla coffee kind of waters down the chai a little bit. So, full disclosure, I am not an affiliate marketing partner with Golden Ratio. And in fact, when they initially emailed me, we didn't get off on the best foot because they called me Chris instead of Steve. I don't know where they got that. But then I got out onto the website and I saw the price of this, and it's basically $2 a pouch. And that kind of turned me off until I tried it and found that I can easily make 2 cups of coffee with 1 pouch. So now we're down to $1 a cup, which to me does not seem altogether unreasonable. My litmus test for whether or not I'm willing to be an affiliate marketing partner with a company is whether or not I would spend my own money on their product. And in the case of both the original flavor and the chai, I would spend my own money on this. So I'm going to reach out to Golden Ratio, find out if I can get a coupon code. If I can, I will include it in the description down below. So before I close, just a couple other quick tidbits here. I do see that on the back of the packages, they list the amount of caffeine. So the regular has 100 milligrams of caffeine, the chai has 45 milligrams of caffeine, and the vanilla has 40 milligrams of caffeine. Now, the chai has 2 grams of total carbohydrates. The vanilla has 5 grams of total carbohydrates. Got out onto the website, and I see that that is a result of monk fruit and erythritol. So Golden Ratio, if you're trying to market this to keto people, you might want to list net carbs and subtract out those sugar alcohols. But that is it for this review. I'm pleasantly surprised because I was prepared to not like this stuff. I found that 2 out of 3 I really liked, and the one that I was least impressed with was the one that I had the highest expectations for. So if you're looking for coffee or caffeine without the bitterness, without the acidity, maybe give these guys a try. If you found this video helpful, please click that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, tap the subscribe button, then hit the bell next to it and turn on all notifications. And lastly, if you'd like to help support the Serious Keto Test Kitchen, click that join button and see what memberships and perks are all about. Thanks for watching.